On, people? What's happening? It's Lifestyles with Eric. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. What is going on,
Oh,
everybody? Lifestyles with Eric. We got Mr. Rico in the house. What's up, Mr. Rico?
yes, sir. What's up, y'all? What's up, public? What's up, E?
Salute, my brother. Salute, salute,
Sir, yes,
salute.
sir.
So, how was that day today, brother? Pretty good. That work day, all right?
It was pretty cool. A little bit colder than usual, but it's cool.
Okay, okay.
Not bad.
Uh, let's see how many people come in. I want to send a special prayer and prayers out to my uh, good friend Nikki. She's she's transitioning. She's actually my friend Tony's ex-wife, and we're all good friends. And she's battling cancer right now, and I just found that out. And she's yeah, so it's really a trying time right now this evening. So
Prayers,
just
prayers.
sending prayers out to her, her family, her two boys, Tony and Armani. Just let everybody know I love y'all. And, Uncle Eric's here for y'all. So it's crazy, crazy. So
Prayers,
almost
prayers.
many people come in tonight. I'm gonna see who comes in tonight. Um, when you come in, please thumbs up the video, share the video out. If at all possible, it doesn't cost you a dime, I promise you. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to Lifestyles with Eric. We definitely appreciate your subscription over here, your family. Once you hit that button, it's definitely family over here. Mr. Wanda Brown, what's going on, sweetheart? Happy Wednesday evening. How are you? What is going on? Tell Mr. AJ I said, hey, Mr. AJ. All righty. All righty. Right. You we still need to go we still need to go back over that that intro, Mr. Rico.
Intro.
Yeah, the intro I wanted to do. I said we still need to
Oh,
go back over,
oh,
because I mean we were just playing around that day, don't get me wrong. Uh
yeah.
but all those beats was slapping. Beats was slapping, definitely. Beats
Thank
was
you.
slapping. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I think you admit. I don't know, man. I think that's one of your callings, brother. I think you could be pushing out some hits, man. Yeah, behind the
Yeah,
scenes, behind the scenes. Yeah, for sure.
yeah. In a matter of 3 years to come up with, to learn all that in three
Is that
years.
how long you been? Is that how long you've been doing it?
That's how long I've been like hands on with it, like my own. When I come in and turn on it and get on it. But yeah, because
Okay.
usually, when I was younger, going to other people's stuff and mess around, they don't save it. They don't, we just playing around. So yeah,
Okay.
I made something. I made something after that. When you left, I started working on something else. So
Okay. Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
yeah, it's a
Uh,
hobby. It's a hobby, but
yeah, it's a fun hobby though. It's relaxing. It's like art. It's like when I do my art. That's why I
yeah,
miss. That's why I miss. Having turntables. That's why I said even though everybody's not doing that anymore, I'm old school. I'm gonna get a set of turntables again, and I'm also gonna get the two CD things, the two little things. But
yeah,
I want a set of turntables again because I like to do it manually. I like to do it the old school way.
yeah. And that's
Hey,
how.
Hope, what's up,
Yeah,
Miss Hope?
that's how I'm used to making the beats. Like, if I go to somebody else and they show me how easy it is, and it's alien to me. So, but I'm like, I'm used to doing it with my finger, and you know, but that be like, oh, you can put this here and put this here. I'm like, that's tight. That's real dope. I mean, that's really dope. Like, but you know, I'm a baby at it still, so I'll still be like, I'm
Wow.
a baby at
But
it.
but hey, you know what, bro? You growing. You learning. You teaching yourself. You growing.
Yeah.
So that's all that counts. Miss Hope told me you see the comments too, right?
I don't.
You don't really?
No.
Huh? Hope said, "Hey, Miss
Hey
Audrey,
y'all. Hey.
Miss, I can't. I wonder why you can't. I thought you could see him, Miss
No.
Gwen. Okay,
No.
we
Tell
got
everybody hello, my love. Thank you.
yeah.
Glad
Everybody's
y'all here.
everybody's coming on in. We got about 7 in. Looks like so far. So everybody's popping on in.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I like to send special prayers out to the families of the kids and everybody in Las Vegas for UNLV. It was a UNLV shooting, mass shooting today out in Las Vegas, Nevada. Um, there are, I don't know how many injured, but I do know the alleged or suspected gunman is deceased or unalived. So yes, there was a mass shooting in Las Vegas today, and that's unfortunate. It's just so many different things going on, Rico. You know, I like to call them sometimes distractions, man, because it's still other stuff going on that's really important too. You know, so but loss of life is always important. I mean, and is loss of life is always still a big deal, you know.
Yeah.
But
We all have reason.
yeah, you know,
It's kind of sad because it's like you can't even go to school, churches. You know, you always on high alert, and you know, I think it's to where that we as a society has gotten so comfortable with being places too that we, you know, we do forget our surroundings. We do forget, but then again, on the flip side of that coin, that of course you want to go somewhere without having a sense of urgency and anxiety, you know. And like I said, I always try to go where, you know, I'm wanted, where it's player vibe, you know, but you never know. And dang man, it's crazy. A school again is just and it's wild. And that mental health thing is that's real. It's a real deal.
it is Rico, but I still think that we're blaming mental health on everything now. I
And
think
we
that
and you know
and
what, that's true
everything ain't,
too.
huh?
That's true. That's true
I don't.
because a lot of us, you know, the mental health, they be grown, and grown is knowing right from wrong. And you know when you want to unalive someone, you know it's wrong.
Absolutely, and a
So
lot of times I like to say, man, some people just snap that day. They know the consequences, but they don't care about the consequences. They just do it. They just do it. That's it.
out of impulse,
They
called
just
acting out of impulses.
they know the consequences to whatever they're gonna do. They just do it.
Yeah,
It don't mean that they crazy. They just don't care that day. Now, is some things that I can say are mental health, and then there's some things that I can say somebody just wanted to go in and do something crazy,
exactly.
and they just
Absolutely.
and they did it, and they didn't care if they got out or if they didn't get out. They didn't care about that. They just wanted to make a name for themselves. I think about consequences. I think about after. My mind, I think I've always thought like that. That's actually what got me through street stuff, being younger. Um, always thinking like that. I always had a consequence thing. I always thought about the opposite of something. I never just thought something was going to go right all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know, like say if you run in a bank, are you going to think that it's always going to go right? Or do you think, what if it don't go right? I mean, I don't know.
yeah,
Or do you have to keep that confidence? I don't know. But yeah, man, it's just something now, man. It's just uh,
yeah.
the loss of
It's
life, people, doing stuff to be copycatting and trying to be the one up somebody. It's like, to me, it seems like people try to one up the next person. Oh, I want that person did this amount, so I'm going to do that amount, you know.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put one to my dome. It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's like the value of life. No one really cherishes the value of life, and it is very few. It's a lot of us that do though, but it's a lot of a few.
Speaking, and yeah, speaking of that, that goes right into what we're talking about, man. That goes right into what we're talking about. Right into what we're talking about. We got Taisha Starks, 22 years old, in the prime of her life, from Jacksonville, Tennessee, was unalived by her son, little boy, her 1-year-old's father's father. And they're saying she was lured over there, but she was going to pick up her 1-year-old son, and she went to pick up her son, and from the recordings of what I heard, somebody just kind of screaming, and I just hear 5 gunshots, and then somebody said, "Call the police." I mean, call the, it's just sad. And the killing part of the whole thing about this whole thing about the whole thing to this story is that this gentleman, his name is let's see, let me get his name. I got to get his name. His name is Tylus Curry. Tylus Curry. Well, anyway, Mr. Tylus Curry hasn't been charged with anything. Now, I don't know if this is because it's on his own property, or what could be made up because she's not here to speak. So this is a sad case. They had a 1-year-old daughter. Now I think 1-year-old son. Now I think that her and the young man weren't getting along. But this is just this is sad, man. This is really sad. She was a very pretty
Another
girl.
case of what you say, somebody just snapping, man. Another case of snapped. Like,
But
and then
you snapped for your son. You didn't put your hands on her. You shot. I mean, yeah, and unalived allegedly this young lady. I mean, come on,
man. I tell you, man, this is the value. People, I mean, it's like people of more value. They worry about the value of attention than they do life. You know, it's like it's more. I just don't. I don't. I try not to concentrate on trying to understand stuff like that so much because it's not going to even help. And it's like a lot of sickos out here. We might as well just face it. It's a lot of sickos out here. And can you imagine if you somebody that could read a mind reader and be like, man, this guy, you never know what a person is. That's crazy, man. And shooting. And I hate to keep hearing about females. Females is always dying on the other, unalived by somebody on the other end, and it's always a man. I get tired of that. I really get tired of that. Men are doing women that way and that's why they losing faith in a man because they don't know. They skeptical. Oh, he come off all nice at first, turns around and just. That's why I said even a lot of people use drugs and don't nobody be knowing it. A lot of people do that. They cover it up and don't nobody know it. I be around them, you know what I mean? And I'm not back talking and none of that or backlashing, but it's a lot of people out here that they be on the hardest drugs and you just don't know it. They functional habits. They
Okay.
functional fiends. So man, what can push somebody to do that to a woman though? I mean, these men, I don't understand.
I got one more for you, brother. I got one. I got one more story, man. It I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The value of life is just diminishing. Um, so we got a story down in Houston, Texas, of a couple, Michael Simpson and Robin Simpson, and they had an 8-year-old daughter, and Michael Simpson Jr., the husband, unalived his wife by stabbing her over 66 times. They say over 100 times. Not only that, he took her heart out her chest. Not only that, he damaged all her organs so that she couldn't be embalmed. So her mother was only able to see her for a very short amount of time. He did all of this in front of their 8-year-old daughter, unalived her mother, and also did some kind of assault to the little girl. I don't know what it was. But the really other shocking part is that well, the little girl has nightmares. She's waking up at the same time every night that her mom was unalived, which is terrible. And this man has a $300,000 bond, which 10% of that is just $30-something thousand, Rico. So, which means he really could technically get out if somebody raised the funds.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you think, man. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy, and demons exist too. Demons exist too. You know what I'm saying? This is demonic. That's demonic right there. I mean, and the dude go through all that trouble to make sure, you know, yeah, that's some demonic thought out. That's thought out. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, it ain't even mental. It ain't even a mental thing. It's just some people just sick, demonic, don't care about life. And then you sit there and and make a little child watch that to torment her the rest of her life. Demonic. It's crazy, man. That's why you gotta we gotta keep God. We gotta keep God. We gotta have a relationship with him, because if we don't, gonna get caught up. I mean, it can happen just like that, especially in these times we living in now. We gotta get close to Jesus Christ. Whatever we gotta do, we gotta do it. I mean, and I ain't even a religious person like that. I'm spiritual though, but that's
Well, not
all. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
some stuff like that, you know, we could talk about it for months and years, and somebody else is gonna turn around and do it again.
Yep.
And it's just a messed up place. It's a messed up place right now. And that's why got to get right with God, because hey, the rate we going, if our grandkids, our grandchildren, if they don't change it, uh, humanity, mankind is at risk. These animals is gonna outlive us. Of course we're gonna have to go to another planet, because we're gonna destroy this. No, God is not gonna destroy this place. We are gonna do that. because we stupid humans. We build and destroy. That's what we do. We have kids and do stuff for our kids, and all we can do is lock them up, go to jail, and they sit there, and the kids is tormented or the rest of their life without their mother and without man. And these laws don't make it no better. These loophole laws that they make, you know how it works. It's a bum rap. That's why
Yeah, Rick, man, it's nuts, man. I don't
nuts.
know. I don't know if I hope he's mental doing something like that. I hope he has a mental problem. I hope it's something wrong with him, because I would hate a sane person doing something weird like that.
Something is like he was saying at one point, for somebody to mess up organs on purpose, to know which ones to hit. At one point, yeah, he was saying, and something happened. Like I said, it'd be drugs. It'd be just they already be on stuff. You know, people be messing with the occult now. Got black people doing it now, messing with the occults and playing around and tapping in and stuff. Don't know they shouldn't be doing it.
Witchcraft.
You know, and that's one of my top girls, but I know how far to go with her.
Yeah, she's tough too, man. I mean, body wise and all that, but you know what? They say she's a witch, so I wouldn't deal with her.
Hey, I kind of can tell. I can see that. I can see it. I know that she probably would tap into stuff. Because even some people will tap into stuff with good intentions. With good intentions, and God tell you don't do that. Don't mess with sorcery.
Yeah.
You can be spiritual, you can be, but don't mess with that sorcery shit. And that's why I said Houston, Texas too, man. It's stuff that happens down south. That man, they tap into a lot of man. This stuff go on down there.
I agree.
I know.
I agree.
But then you got to think about our other ancestors, Indians, and Native Americans and everything.
Aboriginals.
The original.
That's us. We're from the America. You know what, man? I'm learning so much, man. I mean, that's a whole nother subject. We from the Americas, man. We from Timira. We from here. This is Timiri. This is where we from. And this is where our ancestors are from. Only a few came over from slave boats. Not as many as they said. We were already over here, dark skin, because they wrote them in description that they were real dark. It was us. That was us.
And what was the last little holiday they had? What was that? Not Thanksgiving. Columbus Day.
Oh yeah, no.
Like
he didn't found nothing.
He didn't find anything.
He didn't find nothing. Only thing he brought, from what I hear, is over here is diseases from Europe.
Yeah.
Venereal diseases, and they say all the venereal diseases came from Europe. And they also say that they were because they were sleeping with animals. Yeah. So anyway, Mr. Rico, I appreciate you coming in tonight, Mister. we had a good quick one. That was a good quick one. It's some terrible things going on out here, and like you said, at the end of the day, I think the top of it is that there's a lack of respect for life now. People aren't respecting life as they used to. More women are being hurt, and I don't like it either, because I respect women, children. Those used to be hands off. Now there's no crime is crime. Everybody just does whatever now. There's no It's like a Gotham City. People are just doing whatever. There's no respect to gangs. Nothing's respectful anymore. Everything, you know, it used to be order, and even in criminal activity, there was order. Now there's no order. There's just chaos and anarchy. And people are just doing whatever and hurting people that a lot of times don't deserve to be hurt. The people that we would never hurt in the gangster days. You would never hurt kids and women, but now that's even allowed. So it's unfortunate, and I send my condolences out to those the two women that were unalive that we spoke about tonight. And also, if anybody's if anybody was injured in the UNLV shooting today, definitely prayers out to you and your families. I just pray for peace and harmony, and that we can at some point get along and all try to learn as much as possible, because this is a learning year. I think this is such an informative year with so many things going on. I think that we're learning so much in a very fast amount of time. So soak up as much information as you can, people. Eat better, eat right, get with God, like Rico said. Get your spirit right, get yourself right. Your vibrations are changing. The vibration in the atmosphere is changing, and you have to be on that vibration so that you can collect the energy that is supposed to be given to us. Everybody can see it. They have different charts where they can show the vibration is changing in the whole atmosphere, and you want your body to be in tune with that. So that's eating right, reading the right materials, listening to the right things, looking at the right things, and so that your thoughts will be all in tune with what the vibration is spewing into the atmosphere. So in that, you know, like, share, subscribe, people. Thumbs up the video, share the video out. I appreciate everybody that came in tonight. If you have any comments, show ideas, or maybe you just want to come on the platform and talk with me or me and Mr. Rico, let me know, please, in the comments section. You got anything else, Rico, you want to finish with?
No, sir, brother. You closed it out pretty good. Pretty nice. I love it.
All right. All right. Thanks again for coming in, my brother. Blessing us with your presence. We'll see you again soon. I'll see you again at the end of the week, man.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Salute.
Salute. Thanks, y'all. Love y'all.